Apple's newest feature let it down during its big event, in perhaps the most awkward way possible. Facial recognition is the headline feature of the brand new iPhone X, Apple's most expensive and most futuristic phone ever. But when the company took to stage to show it off, it seemed to get a little wrong. Apple's head of software, Craig Federighi, stood on stage and showed how easy it was to unlock the phone just using his face, except it gets harder than he expected.
Here is iPhone X. Now, unlocking it is as easy as looking at it and swiping up. And, let's try that again. Ho, ho, ho. Let's go to backup here and get right in.
Unlocking it is as easy as looking at it and swiping up, he said, and making the gesture on the phone he was holding. Then nothing happened. Mr. Federighi tried again and nothing happened again. He then admitted defeat and swapped to what he said was a backup phone, which worked straight away. There were no more problems during the event and the facial tracking seemed to work instantly. It doesn't actually seem that Face ID wouldn't recognize Mr. Federighi's face. Instead, it seemed that Touch ID wasn't enabled, presumably either because it hadn't been set up properly or the phone had been restarted. The same thing will happen on your phone if it has a Touch ID fingerprint sensor. If it's turned on and on again, or even left for too long, it will ask for a passcode, a feature that's meant as a security tool, since it is thought to be more secure than the biometric scanners.
If we're really lucky for our grand finale, we might just get a response back from Tim. Oh, here it is. Let's take a look.
Take me to your leader. Wait a minute, Craig. I am your leader. Let's wrap this thing up.
It's far from the first time that it's been a problem during a tech introduction. Perhaps most famous of all was during Steve Jobs' tenure as CEO.
Our networks in here are always unpredictable, so they're have no idea what we're going to find. They are slow today.
When he was showing his iPhone 4 off in 2010, the phone was having trouble connecting to the internet because of the sheer number of Wi-Fi networks in the room, and he was forced to come on stage and tell everyone off.
You could help me out if you're on Wi-Fi, if you could just get off. I'd appreciate it.
A lot of boring math later.
Well, geez, I don't like this.
One eternity later.
Our guys were running around like crazy backstage, as you might imagine. And we figured out why my demo crashed. Because there are 570 Wi-Fi base stations operating in this room. Okay? We can't deal with it. This never freezes up, so you guys haven't turned off all your Wi-Fi. Come on, let's get it off, please. Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay, except for these guys that aren't turning their Wi-Fi off.